So AOC has gone against the Congressional Progressive Caucus's once again blood money soaked endorsement of Shontel Brown, heavily funded by right-wing organizations and institutions, going against Nina Turner in Ohio's 11th district. AOC has decided to come out in favor of Nina Turner yesterday. Now, again, I want to bake in this caveat that if Nina Turner and the squad had backroom communication of some kind, and it was decided that Nina thought it was the best case scenario if they didn't endorse early, right? I've heard some people say that because of the redistricting for Ohio 11th, that Nina Turner might have an advantage. I've heard that be said. I don't live in Ohio. I honestly do not have enough information. But I have heard that Nina Turner might have an advantage in a lower turnout scenario. That's what I've read. That's what I've heard from people that are doing reporting on the ground there. So if it is the case that Nina Turner talked to AOC or the rest of the squad and said, don't get involved publicly, right? Because, let's keep let's see if we can make this, a less national race, unlike the last time, then I'm all in favor of them holding off on endorsing, right? I'm in favor of it. But unless that's the case, and I'm going to need to see evidence of that, there's going to need to be some statement from the other 5 members of the squad. Unless that's the case, and if they all just kind of went along with the Congressional Progressive Caucus's blood money-soaked endorsement of Nina Turner's opponent, then that's a problem. And if there was no strategy involved and AOC just did wait until the last minute, that's also a problem. Now, if they have a grander strategy, and this is part of it, and let's say Nina Turner wins, all right, we're good. But if Nina Turner loses, which she very well might, and I hope to God she isn't, if you live in Ohio, go vote, motherfucker. Go vote. Smia, don't you live in Ohio? I don't know where you live in Ohio. All I know is you're in Ohio. So go vote. Do it illegally if you need to. I'm just joking. This is a satire show. Anyway, but it appears to, again, outside observers, are you kidding me? But even inside observers, that the left in electoral politics, the congressional, left, they're running around like chickens with their heads cut off. That's what it looks like. I pay attention to news. I pay attention to left projects. I pay attention to all of these characters. And to me, it looks like they're running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Right? So I hope to God that they've got some fucking strategy. I hope to God that they've done research and maybe figured out that this is a better possible strategy. I hope. Right? And I want them to say, yes, this was our strategy. Even if it fails. I want Rashida Tlaib to come out. I want Cori Bush to come out and say, this was our strategy. I want Nina Turner to come out. This is our strategy. We thought that this was the best likely chance, and, it didn't work, but this is why we stayed out of it. Right? If that doesn't happen, I'm going to freak the fuck out. Because this looks really bad. That AOC is the only one doing this. But anyway, let me read this. This is from the New York Times. Representative AOC of New York, one of the nation's most prominent left-wing officials, endorsed Nina Turner's congressional bid in the final hours of a divisive Ohio contest that has increasingly attracted national Democratic attention. Ms. Turner, a former state senator who's co-chair of Senator Bernie Sanders' 2020 presidential campaign, is challenging Rep. Shontel Brown from the left in Tuesday's primary election, a rematch after Ms. Brown won a bitterly fought special election last year in what was widely seen as a victory for the institutional Democratic Party. Nina is exactly the kind of progressive leader we need more of in Congress, read a fundraising email from Ms. Ocasio-Cortez's team that was released widely Monday evening on the eve of the primary and was first reported by the New York Times. She will be a powerful voice for policies that will make a meaningful difference in the lives of working people across the country, like Medicare for all, a $15 minimum wage, and a Green New Deal. Could you imagine Nina Turner in Congress, by the way? Let's just be honest. Let's be real about this. Nina Turner has got at least 30 times the energy that everyone else in the squad does combined. I'm just I don't want to sound like I'm a Nina Turner fangirl, but I am, okay? Like, if you look at raw energy levels, like you've got, like, the Scouter thing from Dragon Ball, and you look at the 6 members of the squad in Congress and add up their power levels, and then look at Nina Turner and add up her power level, she's going to have more fucking energy than the rest of the squad combined. It's just that simple. If she gets in Congress, it's a game changer. It's a whole game changer. The rules are going to change. Everything's going to change. It's going to be incredible. And that's why, of course, Shontel Brown is spending so much money on buying out and corrupting the rest of Congress to get her to be endorsed. For her part, Ms. Brown has been endorsed by President Biden as campaigned in recent days with high-ranking party officials, blah, 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 fuck them. Shontel Brown is about results, not insults. What does that mean? What has she done? Has she done anything? Has she done anything? She's about results. Okay, like what? Oh, great. She doesn't like insulting people. Like she insulted the trans community when she said that, I have a dead trans friend. By the way, let me misgender them and dead name them several dozen times because I love trans people. By the way, trans women are men. And by the way, he, him. And here's their legal dead name, by the way. But I love trans women. It's just that they're all men. That's what she said on the fucking... But that was apparently her pro-trans statement. Was that trans women are men. That's a great statement. Really good job. You're really fighting for civil rights in this country, Shontel Brown. Really good, really left-wing, hyper-progressive. So, but no insults. So, but what about the results? She's about bringing people together, not tearing folks apart. What? Like, again, these people are they just say anything. Like, it doesn't matter if it's true or not. It doesn't matter how hypocritical it is. They just say anything. They don't care. They're actors, right? Like, they are paid to say what they want, what the person paying them wants them to say. They will say it. It's like Cameo. You know that website? Cameo, where you just, like, pay a celebrity to, like, make a birthday video, like, happy birthday, whatever. And then, like, that's what they are. Whoever is the highest bidder, they give them the cue cards, and they read off the cue cards. That's it. AOC and Miss Brown are both members of the caucus, the Congressional Progressive Caucus. Mr. Sanders, another member of the caucus, had also backed Miss Turner. Both he and Miss Ocasio-Cortez supported her in the last previous primary. Until recently, the latest battle, the Cleveland area congressional district, largely flew under the national radar in comparison to last summer's high-energy, high-profile, and highly polarizing contest. It is not clear how many voters have tuned into what may be a low-turnout race. So again, I have heard some statements that lead me to believe that it might be intentional for the endorsement from AOC coming in this late. That might be intentional. And if it is, I want proof, right, that they worked on this. Because if not, if they just, like, didn't communicate at all and then forgot to, and then the rest of the squad just never endorsed her, that's a problem. Right? That is like the opposite of solidarity. Right? And so that's why I hope to God these motherfuckers had a plan. And I hope that they've executed the plan. And whether or not it's a success, I need to see evidence that there was a plan involved. Because if AOC is the only one in the House to endorse her, that's a fucking problem. But anyway, that's good news. Theoretically, and if you live in Ohio, go ahead and vote. I will probably be covering the results of this election tomorrow on the program, so we'll see how it goes.